Assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome back to my channel with English with Rezwan. And I'm here will discuss with you guys how to start a conversation and end a conversation. So let's get in the video. So first is nice to bump into you. Bumping into is like collision with something. You collide with something. So I collide with someone. So you can say nice to bump into you. That means I collide with you. So that's how you can start another conversation. You can say nice to bump into you. This is a really good way to say that one. So, if you see someone passing by you and accidentally bump into you, start a conversation by basically saying, nice to bump into you. This is a really good conversation starter. So, let's get to the second one. It's finally great to meet you in person. It's finally great to meet you in person. Imagine it's COVID and you and your friend stayed in house for like 2 years. After a while, you guys see each other in real life. So you can say, it's finally nice to see you in person. It's finally nice to see you in person. This is really good, and you can say, nice to bump into you too. If you see them and they don't talk to them, just say that, alright? To start the conversation. So let's go to the number 3. My favorite, speaking of the devil. Sounds rough, but this is really good. When you're talking about someone, imagine I'm talking to my other friend, and I was talking about another friend, and he suddenly showed up and said, "What are you guys talking about?" So then we can say, speaking of the devil, we were just talking about you. And this is an interesting and cool way to say this phrase. This is actually cool to saying, speaking of the devil. So cool, right? Use it on the right time, or they're gonna think something is wrong with you. So if you are trying to meet a popular guy in your school, or if you know them on social media, you can say, I know so much about you. I know so much about you. This is the thing to start a conversation, saying that I saw you from social media. I heard a lot about you from my classmate. That's what. Don't say it on someone you don't know. You gotta have a conversation, or they're gonna think you're a stalker. Just for the bonus. If you meet someone and you don't know them, you can say, I don't think we crossed that path before, saying that we never meet each other. So you can say, I don't think we crossed the path before. That's a good way to say it. So let's move on the sixth one. So the sixth one is you. This is like telling someone that you care. So you're gonna say, how is everything going on? Like something happened bad or good, that lets them know that you're caring. You care of them. That you meant something to them. So this is a good way to say, is everything okay? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Is asking for their everything how is going on? Is their health okay? Or something bad or good happen? So that means that you care about them and asking, is there anything wrong or not? They likely answer, everything is alright. How about you? So this is a really good English sentence. I mean to say, how are you? Instead of how are you, say how is everything going on, or is everything all right? So let's move on to the seventh one. This one is asking what are they doing lately. Imagine you meet someone and you don't know what to say, and you want to know what are they doing. Instead of asking what are you doing, say, well, what have you been up to? What have you been up to? Say that. What have you been up to is asking what are you doing lately, instead of saying what are you doing. What have you been up to? What are you been up to? Saying what have you been up to, they're like, I'm just doing my casual homework that I have to do from school, or saying I just go outside and play. That's what I do. So you use this sentence when you want to know what are they doing, in lately. So say, what have you been up to lately? So let's go to the eighth one. This is like a school one. So imagine you went to a school, but you are absent, means you're not there that day, and your teacher give you some work, but you don't know that. So asking your friend that what happened, you always say something like this: I missed yesterday. Can you tell me what did the teacher say? That's the common way people say it. You say something native, like I'm about to say, what have I missed? What have I missed? Fill me in. What have I missed? Fill me in. That means, like, what did I miss? Something happened. I was not here. Fill me in. That means tell me everything about it. That's really good. They're gonna think you're a pro Englisher. So let's move on to the ninth one. Let's see that when you meet your friend, like after like 1 week, he went to a vacation with their family, and you have to talk to it's something crazy happened in the weekend, and you gotta tell him, like, we tell, yo, you know what happened? We always say something like that, right, when you're gone. So now let's tell a better way. We got a lot to catch up. We got a lot to catch up. That means that we need to talk a lot to know each other now. I have to tell you what happened. If you're trying to tell something and you haven't seen him for a while, we have a lot to catch up on. We have a lot to catch up on. That's a good way. And native people will say that if you go somewhere you don't know where you are, and you've met your old friend over there. Imagine you meet him at the grocery store and say, we got a lot to catch up on. We need to talk a lot. We need to know each other more. What happened the past weekend? Yeah. Now let's go to number 10. And this is the leaving conversation. You are leaving. You don't want to stay in this conversation. You're at a party. You can only talk to one friend. You have a lot of friends. You gotta talk to them. So you gotta move on. So you gotta say, I got a lot to talk to about, but I don't got the time. I don't have the time. Yeah, that's what the normal people say. But native people say, there's so much to say, but I can't go into now. There's so much to say, but I can't go into it now. I have to catch up on something else. Catch you later. Catch you later if you leave. So, you are leaving the conversation politely and nicely, saying that you're going to talk to other people. So, there is so much to say, but I can't right now. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out any of my videos, and share with your friends and families if you can, and don't forget to watch my other videos. See you until next time. Take care. Bye.